Hello friends, I'm Dr. Musheer Ahmad, Associate Professor, Department of Business Administration, Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti Language University. Today I'm here again with our lecture on the topic horizontal communication. We have already done types of communication on the basis of direction and flow, within which we have covered downward communication and upward communication. Now we will be covering the third form of communication on the basis of direction and flow, which is horizontal communication. Now let's get into it. Horizontal communication is also known as lateral or sideward communication. It refers to the transmission of information among persons at the same level and status. It generally takes place among the departmental heads who are responsible for different functional areas in the organization. It is also known as lateral or sideward communication, as said earlier. Horizontal communication is essential for achieving coordination in the enterprise. The methods used in horizontal communication are generally very limited. They take the form of memorandum, letters, and the personal face-to-face contacts, telephonic conversations, etc. Informal contacts among the departmental heads plays an important role in informal communication. The main purposes of sideward communication is to secure coordination among the various departments. Now coming down to the objectives of lateral or horizontal communication. The first objective is to coordinate among the various individuals or departments. Number two, to solve the problems which involve the efforts of various specialists. Number three, to resolve conflict among the various employees of the department. Number four, to exchange the information among the various employees of the department. Number five, to promote social relationship among the employees in the organization. Horizontal communication can take place between members of a particular work group or members of different work group or members of different departments operating at the same level and members of line and staff. Horizontal communication can be both oral or written. Oral communication takes place among the people of the same level when they meet during the lunch break, after office hours, discuss issues and meetings in conferences or talk over telephone. Written communication takes place through letters, memos, reports, etc. Horizontal communication is more of an informal nature. If a departmental head needs some information from another departmental head, he may get this by ringing him directly on his telephone. The subordinates should refrain from making communication beyond their authority and should keep their superiors informed of their interdepartmental activities. Horizontal communication can be both oral and written. Written communication takes place through letters, as I said, memos, reports, etc. Horizontal communication is more of an informal nature. If a departmental head needs some information, he can obtain it with another departmental head very easily. In spite of present hierarchy in any large industrial organization, it is possible to accelerate exchange of information if the management recognize and encourage cross contacts which cut across the organizational lines. Such contacts may take place between individuals and groups. not only in their levels but also with other lines of management. The cross-wise communication can be effective when a proper understanding exists among the superiors on these points. The subordinates should refrain from making communication beyond their authority and should keep their superiors informed about their interdepartmental activities. Now coming down to the merits or the advantages of horizontal communication. The merits of horizontal communication may be summarized under the following point that you may see on the slide. Number one, it speeds up the flow of work in the organization. Number two, it facilitates problem solving among the members at the same level and brings about coordination in the organization. Number three, it helps in reviewing the activities as assigned to people working at identical positions. Number four, it develops mutual trust and confidence among the similar positions holders of different departments. Number five, it relieves top managers from the burden of solving problems at the lower levels if they can manage to solve them by their own. Now coming down to the limitations or disadvantages of horizontal communication. Point number one, in the modern age, functional heads are so highly specialized in managing the activities of their department that they lack knowledge of other functional areas. This hampers the communication at the horizontal level. For example, marketing manager may not appreciate the problems of the finance manager and collecting payment from the debtors, and two, personal likes and dislikes among the members of different work groups can obstruct free flow of information among them. Third, differences in perception and attitudes of the functional heads can be counterproductive in horizontal communication. If the chief executive officer of the company directs functional heads to cut down their cost, finance managers may want the marketing manager to cut selling expenses, while marketing manager may want the production manager to cut the production cost. This might lead to an interdepartmental conflict. Personal likes and dislikes among the members of different work groups can obstruct the free flow of information among them. So friends, this is all about horizontal communication. In the next lecture, we will be doing diagonal communication. Till then, thank you very much.